Good afternoon, YouTube, and welcome back to Fat Cat Collections. And today I want to share with you guys another awesome watch. This is by a company that I just started working with probably a couple months ago, and the brand is called Watchstar. And if you haven't checked them out, they really make some exceptional watches, very unique designs. And again, one of those few companies that I run into from time to time that I really just appreciate their brand and their product. Now, Watchstar is part of the EXO Watch Group, and under the EXO Watch Group you have Renato. You may have remembered that name from back in the day. They were always all over the home shopping network. It was a watch that I saw years ago. I said I always want to get one of those, and I will at some point, just not right now. And then they have, of course, the exoskeleton, which I've seen those all over eBay back in the day, and that was, again, another watch I absolutely love. And it's no surprise they came out with their third brand, Watchstar. Now, I personally have the Watchstar. I picked up the Generation 2 Superstar. If you haven't checked that watch out, definitely check out my video, check my playlist. Just an exceptional watch. So the one I want to share with you guys today is called the Bellissimo. And for you INVICTA fans, this is definitely a smaller timepiece than what we're used to. This one here measures roughly about, I'd say, 48 millimeters. This one here is actually more of a smaller dressed watch. And I love the attention to detail that Watchstar puts with their watches. Let me just pop this band off. Now, this is definitely the kind of watch that I would say if you're not into the large over-the-top dive watch, but you're looking for something just unique and beautiful and a little smaller in an automatic, you really can't go wrong with Watchstar. So let's check it out here. So you have a case measurement here, roughly, let's get my scale out here, if I can find my scale. Give you guys the specifics exactly here. At the bezel, you're looking at, yep, right about 47 millimeters. In case diameter, you're looking at right about, I'd say 10 millimeters. So it's definitely a smaller watch. It's funny when we think of 49 and 10 millimeters, we consider that a smaller watch, but it's really not. It's still a pretty large watch. What's really cool about what Watchstar has done with this watch, and if you haven't checked out the exoskeleton, I happen to have one right here. This is the exoskeleton. This thing is just gorgeous, guys. You gotta check that one out. Same quality goes into the Watchstar brand, but my whole point, sorry I got distracted so easily. What I like about the exoskeleton watches is that they curve the lugs way down past your normal point. So most of the time your lugs would probably be up a little bit higher on a watch this size. They curve them way down. You have the strap that runs right up the middle, and they've kind of copied that design with the Bellissimo. Very similar. It's almost like a redesigned exoskeleton, minus the crazy design that the exoskeleton has, but very similar case design. And I love the fact that it just curves right around your wrist, and the band's placed right between those two lugs. It just gives a little more pizzazz, a little more the illusion of a much larger watch when you have that extra metal wrapping around your wrist. This watch has got a combination of yellow gold and what I would consider like an aqua colored or like a tealish colored face. And what they've done with the face in this watch, they have a multi-level 3-dimensional face. So you probably won't be able to see it by the video, but you can definitely see those beautiful color shifts. I mean, that's like the ocean. Look at that, beautiful. So that is a beautiful AAA, they call it, grade mother of pearl. And you have 2 layers, and what you have is, I don't know if you can see those little diamonds there, a little hard to see with the camera, but those are actually recessed. So what it appears like to me is you have a top layer of mother of pearl on a second layer of mother of pearl, or they've just carved down into the mother of pearl where there is some 3-dimensional designs in this, and it appears to be just like a diamond shape that is kind of spread throughout the face and almost like a starburst pattern. You kind of see it a little better right there. Then of course you have an open heart showing off the movement, and a combination of naturally this beautiful I'd consider this like almost like a peanut butter colored, a little bit lighter than peanut butter, but pretty close. Genuine leather band. You have kind of like a suede material on the inside. And the great thing about Watchstar, I love their buckles on their dress watches. Check that out. You have the beautiful star. That's their logo, of course, for Watchstar. You have the markings on the inside of the buckle. Dual push button deployment. What's cool about this is basically you just size it once and it saves a lot of wear and tear on the leather. So what you do is just basically slide this through here. I'm going to take a guess and say that this band's roughly about 9 inches. So from my experience with bands, I'm going to go pretty close to the end here because I have a 7-inch wrist. So, and basically all you do is you slide it forward, you find the hole on the back there, you pop that closed and it locks like so. And now when you want to go ahead and put the watch on, you just basically slide over your wrist, use that double push button deployment clasp right there, fold it over, and you're good to go. And you got, of course, tuck the strap there. But I mean, just a spectacular watch. And every time, you know, when I go to their website, or sorry, lack there. If you go to the back, this Watchstar, you gotta get a website. Anyway, they do have a web address on the back of the watch engraved. I'll show you guys in a second, but it's not live. So maybe at some point I will upload these watches to Fat Cat Collections or Fat Cat Watches, just so you have a little more information. Because if you go to their eBay listings, and again, if you want to pick this up, there is a link in the description. They make it in 3 different color variations, I believe, and I'll put links to all this particular model where you could pick the color you want. There's not a lot of information, so I was able to find some information, and this is coming off a website called Talk About Watches. He's another gentleman who I believe was on one of the home shopping networks back in the day. He has his own site now. A lot of great videos, a lot of good information, but this one here is made of, looks like 316L stainless steel is what it says on here, so it's coming right off Talk About Watches. And I believe he works also closely with the owner of this particular brand. But this one here is powered by a Citizen Miyota 90S5 24 jewel 28,000 beats per hour, I believe it is, movement. Sorry guys, I'm a little scattered today. Doesn't matter, you get to see the watch. All right, so you get a Miyota, Citizen Miyota movement, and what's cool about Watchstar is that they use several different movements in their watches, kind of like a lot of the other guys do too. But I was surprised to see they used the Miyota in this particular one. I was assuming it was going to be like a seagull. I know the Superstar uses seagull. I'm pretty 99% certain of that. So it's pretty cool that they used the Miyota. Miyota is a great movement as well. Automatic, self-winding, and you do have it's a non-screw down crown, but basically it just tells the time, guys. So, and you do have the exhibition window right there where you can kind of see that they call it the open heart, where you can see the movement or the balance wheel ticking away there. You have a little bit of texturing around the face, a combination of brushed finish and mirror polishing around the back of the case and the bezel. And then on the back of the watch, you can see the exhibition window with the kind of that same theme you're going to find with those little cutout diamonds on the face of the watch. I mean, just a great looking watch, very classy looking. Definitely one I wish I was rich, I'd have it in my collection as well. But just a very, very nice, slightly toned down. For those days, you want to wear, like this is a watch I would wear with a suit. And again, you can wear it with jeans. I'm a rock revival guy, you know. So, but you wear what you want to wear is my point. But this is definitely a watch. If I was going to a job interview, I wouldn't necessarily wear the Giant Sea Hunter because people are very judgmental, and that's fine when you don't want something from them. But if you're going out for a job interview, you do kind of want to tone it down a little, unless you're going to be selling Invicta watches. But this is a great watch for that. I think it's a fantastic design. It's one of those watches that when he said he was sending it to me, and I was like, okay, well, I'll review it, fine. But then when you get it, you actually start to look at it, admire the different parts of it, and just the design. It really is quite exceptional. I love that peanut butter color as well. Now, as far as the case on this one here, or not the case, excuse me, the colors for the different cases you can get, it looks like you can get they call this yellow and blue. You can get it yellow with a black mother of pearl, and then you get it in rose and chocolate. And I'll put the links in the description so you can check those out as well. I'm a big fan of black mother of pearl, so that'll probably be my go-to. But this one here, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So let me shut my mouth and let's go ahead and throw it on the wrist here. Again, I have a 7-inch wrist. I'm about 5'7.5", and I weigh about 175 pounds. So even a 47mm watch still looks big on me. And I remember, back in the day, guys, that those Jacob watches that I like to wear, when I was younger, those were 47. Those were so big back then. And 47 is just like, it's not even big anymore, but it's still a large timepiece. Anytime you're getting over a 38 or a 40, you're going to the oversized watch zone there. And this one is just stunning. Look at that thing. That's like the ocean. All the different color shifts and the variations. You can kind of see that three-dimensional case right there. A little bit. See those diamonds? Just great looking. And the buckle, attention to everything on this watch here. The detail. Yeah, they could have put just a plain old buckle on there, something basic, but no, they put that beautiful Watchstar logo buckle on there. It really is cool. I love the fact that they do that on pretty much all their watches. It's awesome. It really sets them apart. Just a great looking watch. And guys, you know, ladies can wear this as well. I mean, 47 millimeter. I mean, there's lots of women rocking the big watches now. So 47 millimeter, a woman could definitely wear this and get away with it. Would not be a problem. Just a great looking watch. I love this one. All right, guys. Well, there it is, the Bellissimo. Just a classy looking joint right there. So, all right, folks, so as far as price point in this one here, you can pick this up right now through the listings. Again, link is in the description, $2.99 shipped. If you're interested, go ahead and click that link, make the purchase. And just to double check here, they do have this on the site in, let's see if they have the other colors here. Yeah, okay, so they do have it on the site. Looks like they have a listing here that you can actually select the color you want. So they have it with the black. I'm gonna get the black one next to share with you guys. They have it in the chocolate, which is like it's a rose gold case with a chocolate colored band. They have it in the black and gold, that black mother of pearl. That's what I really want to share with you guys. I think you guys are really gonna like that one. And $2.99 shipped to your door through the seller on this here is bid for Invicta. He sells Invictas as well. However, he's a very reputable seller, been doing this a very long time. So know that when you order through this guy, this is the actual guy. This is the owner of the company who owns that. So when you're buying it directly from the manufacturer. So if you were to, God forbid, have any kind of issue, he's going to take care of you on it. So, all right, guys, check it out. Let me know what you guys think. Once again, thank you for watching. If you like the channel, subscribe to the content and click the bell to be notified anytime I upload a new video. This way, that's the only way you know when I put up that video. Keep in mind, also, guys, I'm going to start to get on a schedule now. I'll be uploading for now anyway, every single day at 12:30 p.m. That's West Coast time. As time goes on and I get a little bit more busy, I'll probably cut that back to maybe a couple times a week. But right now, you're gonna be getting one video per day, 12:30 p.m. every single day. And make sure you guys drop a comment if you like the video. Give this video a thumbs up. And thanks for watching, guys. Have a wonderful day and take care.